again. Welcome to our look at the Wednesday, September 24 trading session. In front of you is the economic calendar as per usual. And Germany is the first place that we see an announcement worth paying attention to, in our opinion at least, for the session. It's the Business Climate Index number. 105.7 is the anticipated number. Previously it was 106.3. This number can have an effect on both the DAX and the Euro. Remember, Germany is a massive driver of the European economy in general, so of course this is paid quite a bit of attention to. After that, pretty quiet as far as economic announcements until we get all the way into the U.S. trading session. Anticipated number coming out is the new home sales for this particular session, and it's anticipated to be at 430,000. That number, of course, can move the stock market. Not too much effect in the currency markets, but the U.S. indices will be affected by this. Beyond that, there's really not a lot to pay attention to. Perhaps crude oil inventories, if you are trading oil. But beyond that, really not a whole lot going on the rest of the day from an economic announcement standpoint. As we go to the chart, you can see the S&P 500 is starting to find a little bit of support during the session on Tuesday. If you listen to our video yesterday, you recognize that we saw this as a potential consolidation area, a continuation of it. Does look like that will probably be the case. So therefore, on moves above the top of the range for the session, should be talking about buying calls at that point in time, at least short-term calls. Don't know that we're going to break out above 2020 yet, but certainly looking at this chart, it's easy to tell that the bias is to the upside. Over in the DAX, we've had a negative session, but again, just as we had said yesterday, looks like 9,600 would be supportive. And that's exactly what's happened. We bounced from there. We think that this is probably more or less going to consolidate in this general vicinity. A rise from here is probable, although probably not as reliable as the S&P 500 would be. I still think we're going to continue to consolidate in this general vicinity because also, if you look at it longer term, this has been significant resistance here and we are bouncing above it. So we've broken out. Now we're trying to build up enough momentum to continue going higher. Overall, bullish on the DAX. Do recognize, though, it could be choppy trading over the next several sessions. You can see that the Euro is getting a little bit of a reprieve for the session. 1.28 was, of course, a significant support level that we had pointed out. We suggested that 1.30 all the way up to there, we could probably see the market try to make a move up there. Regardless, though, anytime the Euro rallies, it begs to be sold or puts to be bought. In the downtrend is without a doubt very strong, and in fact it's really not until we get above 1.30 that you can consider that the market might have enough room to move to the upside with any significance. So we are still buying puts as we go along. And with that, we have taken a look at the Wednesday, September 24th trading session.